And here we are on day 286 of A Year in Miracles. So today I will share with you A Course in Miracles workbook lesson number 286. Today's lesson is The hush of heaven holds my heart today. Father, how still today? How quietly do all things fall into place? This is the day that has been chosen as the time in which I come to understand the lesson that there is no need that I do anything. In you is every choice already made. In you has every conflict been resolved. In you is everything I hope to find already given me. In you is everything I need. Your peace is mine. My heart is quiet, and my mind at rest. Your love is heaven, and your love is mine. The stillness of today will give us hope that we have found the way and traveled far along it to a wholly certain goal. Today we will not doubt the end, which God Himself has promised us. We trust in Him and in ourself, who is still one with Him. And that's it. That's our lesson for today. And boy, this lesson has helped me so many times when I've been in those situations where I feel like, I've tried everything to resolve a situation or a conflict or a problem in my life, and nothing that I tried worked, even though at times I felt like I was bending over backwards and even jumping through hoops to try to make everybody happy or just at least control one little outcome of a situation, which in the end wasn't mine to control at all, right? And when I say wasn't mine, I'm talking about the separated self of me who is already aligned with fear, right? So that's the self that always tries to correct these problems in our life, right? Because as soon as we've identified and labeled it as a problem, we've aligned with fear. And when we go there to find a solution, we are not going to find anything that's going to help the situation, right? Because you can't have two alliances. You either align with fear or you align with love. You can't partially align with fear and sort of align with love, right? They're polar opposites. It's one or the other. And the only way to align with love when you've already chosen fear is to release and let go and give it over to the higher source, the higher power in you, which is God, right? A lot of times we read these lessons and we think, when we're reading through that and it says, in you is every choice already made, in you has every conflict been resolved, we still want to imagine you, our Father, God, as something out there, right? But it's not. It's in here, right? It's that love, that higher connection that we can choose instead of choosing fear or the ego, which in the end says we trust in Him and ourself who is still one with Him. And I know sometimes it's confusing when A Course in Miracles uses Him to describe God the Father, which is really the oneness that we all share, right? But just as a little reminder, when we talk about God has all the answers, we're talking about that place that we are connected to, that one mind of God, that one mind of love that we all share, right? So as you're doing today's lesson and you're realizing that the hush of heaven holds my heart today, if you have a conflict that you're struggling with, if you have something that's weighing heavy on you and you've tried everything, right, and you don't know how to resolve the situation, let go let God. It's as simple as that. I know, and I've shared this with you many times, some of my greatest challenges, I've been crying on my knees saying, I don't know how to fix this. Please, I just give this to you. I just give this to you to fix or change or resolve or whatever it is. And then I just let go of it, completely let go. I ask for the answer. Please guide me, what to do here. And you know what the answer always is? You need do nothing, right? Because everybody is exactly where they're supposed to be at every moment. And if you just choose love in your heart and you show up in that place of love every day, things just work themselves out. They just do. And that's just the way it works. So the universe always has your back. Sometimes we forget that. We think we have to fix and control and change and make things the way our ego mind thinks they should be. That little self that's aligned with fear. Because if we don't fix it, we're not safe. We're afraid it's going to bring us harm or harm to some family member. But sometimes we just have to allow others to walk their own path, right? We can show up and be love and be the most loving we can. But the universe kind of has a way of working things out, right? And when I say the universe, I mean God, love, whatever that one word is for the oneness that connects all of us. So that's it. That's our lesson for today. And what a great lesson for a Sunday, right? The hush of heaven holds my heart today. So you don't have to worry about things. You don't have to worry about fixing or changing or doing or resolving. You just have to connect to source, like we say every morning, right? Plug yourself in, just like we plug in our cell phones. Plug into source, plug into that place of love, that one mind that we all share. And that's it. That is our lesson for today. Good morning, everyone. Great to see you here on this beautiful Sunday morning. Hey, Barb. Hi, honey. Good morning, Carl. Hey, Alicia. Good morning, Antonio. Good morning, Kimberly. Great to see you. Good morning, Francine. Hi, Daniel. Good morning, Kevin. Yes, happy Sunday to you too, Pam. Great to see you here this morning. Good morning, Patricia. Nice to see you. Hey, Ken. Hi, Karen. Great to see you here. Good morning, Gerardo. Good to see you too. It is a great reminder, isn't it, Barb? I know I love these lessons. I just love all of the great information that is so simple, right? But easy to forget when we're caught up in the drama and the chaos of our ego mind. Good morning, Charles. Good to see you here this morning. Hey, Patty. Nice to see you. Wonderful Sunday to you too, Cheryl. Good to see you all here. Hey, John. Good to see you. Hi, Kara. Great to have you join this morning on our Year of Miracles that we started on January 1st. And we are still at 286 days later, and we're going all the way into the end of the year. So enjoy these lessons every day, and feel free to share what's coming up for you. And if any miraculous changes are going on in your world, I'd love to hear about them, either here on the main Facebook page, or you can always jump over to the private Facebook page if you feel more comfortable sharing there. It's always open for people who want to join. And you can find all of these lessons over on my YouTube channel, which is now up and going. And it's always a good idea to start with A Course in Miracles workbook lesson number 1. And I know I looked back at that and I was like, oh my gosh, it's so funny. It was on January 1st, 286 days ago when I started this. And it's funny to go back and watch and see when I was first trying to figure out how to do Facebook Live, and I was a little nervous, so I wasn't quite sure, how it was all going to work. But it's been great, and I've been really enjoying sharing these lessons with you. So thank you for joining me on this journey. Hey, Dan, good to see you here this morning. Hi, Alicia. Good morning, Lynn. So it's been a great journey for me, and we're still here till the end of the year. So feel free to join us every day here and go back and watch some of the earlier lessons if you missed some of them. They should be done consecutively, starting with day 1, in order to get the most benefit. And you can do them over and over and over again. Don't think that just because you do it 1 year, it's over, because I thought that, and boy, did I learn that I need to do these all the time. It's just a practice like anything else. It's like going to the gym or, anything else that you're trying to do, eating healthy. This is for your mind, right? This is good mind food that is great to listen to and to read every day, just to keep your mind in a good place of creating happiness and abundance in your life, right? So enjoy these lessons. Great to have you all here this morning. Thank you so much for joining me. And I will be back tomorrow morning with our next live A Course in Miracles workbook lesson. Until then, happy Sunday, everyone, and see you tomorrow. Thanks again. Bye.